What's going on, y'all? What's going on, y'all? So listen, I know y'all like the little story time stuff that I did with the last video, so I might give y'all a couple of more of those or whatever. But this been on my heart because this week, you know what I'm saying, this was the this was the fourth year. No, it's been 4 years since the Formation War tour, okay? Since it started. This was the week that it started, okay? Oh my god, what's that on my face? Girl, is that blood? Girl, fuck that. But anyway, no, it was just red. But anyway, y'all know I'm a big Beyonce fan, okay? Gradually probably I don't like to call myself a goddamn stan, but most of y'all will probably say, bitch, that's what you are. You part of the beehive, but you know, I'm gonna have to own up to it. You know what I'm saying? One day I'm gonna have to come to terms with it. That's exactly what it is. But Stan gets such a bad connotation. That's probably why I don't like saying it or whatever. Because some of y'all do a fucking lot, okay? And I'm too grown to be doing all that. Beyonce is only a few years older than me, okay? She ain't even auntie age, okay? She big sis age. That's what she is. You know what I'm saying? That's how much older she is than me, okay? So listen, y'all know, if you know my history with Beyonce, um, back in the day, Ashley was here for Destiny Childs when it was the Quattro. You know what I'm saying? When it was the Quattro, when it was what's their name? Latavia, Latoya, Kelly, and Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? And then when they went down to the trio, I was like, bitch, what the fuck happened? No shade to, first of all, when they went back to a Quattro, a bootleg Quattro, I'm gonna tell y'all that why. Because Farrah, aka Luggage, was in the group and we didn't understand it. And then come to find out with all this other shit that's been coming out about this bitch, it's like, girl, how the hell did you get in the group, girl? Because you can't sing worth shit. Not to me. You know what I'm saying? You can't carry a tune like, who? For me, okay? I could have been in the group if that was the case. You know what I'm saying? If y'all just wanted somebody to look good, look pretty or whatever, you could have called me. But like I said, I was young, so I couldn't do it. But anyway, then it went down to a trio. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, I can get with this, but I still felt some type of way when Destiny Child broke up. So, me and Beyonce wasn't really clicking like that. We weren't click clacking like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like it was a little bit of nepotism going on. See, that is what it is. I can get on here and say my truth. I ain't gonna get on here and lie and say, oh, I was been a hardcore fan of hers ever since the beginning. No, I love Destiny Child, but I love the trio. But Beyonce, it took me some time. I will understand that and I will admit that because I was young and I was looking at things at a different eye, like, girl, something about this ain't right. But as I got older and I get some more information, I was like, oh, okay, I was a little bit naive in this situation. So, okay, cool. But she proved herself to me, and it was whatever. It was on and popping ever since then. You know what I'm saying? The Mrs. Carter tour came out. I missed the Beyonce experience. You know what I'm saying? I was still young back then. I remember when the first time I ever seen Beyonce live, it was the big gym out here in Chicago with WGCI. And the only reason why I was going was because, and this was back then, I probably mentioned this before, this was back then when the band, the original band with Babs and Ness and Chopper and all them, Sarah, Dylan, yeah, they was on the bill and Monica was on the bill. And I was a big, bitch, you can call me a Monica stan. I was a big Monica stan if you want to call it that. But back then we called it a fan, okay? And so that's what I wanted to go to. I think I was like in 8th grade or 7th grade. It was a trip. It was a graduation present or something like that. And I remember that day clear, bitch. My mama dropped me off at the United Center. I went by myself. That was the first concert I went to. I had on my Pelly Pelly tracksuit, bitch. My mama should have known back then. Mama should have known back then that, girl, your child is gay as shit. Okay? I mean, I came there niggered out. Like, bitch, I'm finna get some bitches up in here. Okay? And didn't even realize that's what I was doing. All right? But, this bitch tried to take my seat. That was my first incident. Bitch tried to take my seat. I had to, clear that up. She was the seat next to me trying to say, no, bitch. No, bitch, I was on the end seat. And ever since then, I like getting in seats. Ever since then. Because you ain't finna trap me in the middle. Because, bitch, I need room. All right? And I was there to see Monica. I wanted there to see Beyonce, but Beyonce was the headliner. Okay, and this was when Dangerously in Love came out. You know what I'm saying? And this is when she performed in her little ball gown or whatever. Bitch, I saw the band. They opened up. Some other people came out. Monica came out. I remember what she had on or whatever, this little colorful furry light jacket or whatever that she had on. And then, by the end of that, bitch, a notable fucked up mention. I'm finna throw it up in here. It just popped up in my mind because it was a birthday present, bitch. Because it was some drama going on. Next thing you know, bitch, R. Kelly was up there. I said, this motherfucker. And of course, the crowd went up. I said, y'all just on some bullshit. Now, okay, he was there, took over and had his little Pied Piper shit on. I said, oh no, this mask and everything. It was a mess. But anyway, so after that, Beyonce came on stage, girl. Beyonce came on stage and I ain't had no steam for her, okay? I just really wasn't here for her like that. I was like, I like the song. I was here for the album. We had the album and everything, played it and all that stuff. But that wasn't who I was came to see, okay? And I called my mom. I said, Mom, you can come pick me up right about now. And I left my seat while Beyonce was on stage singing Dangerously in Love. And I went to the door so I can wait and see if my mama was coming. And on the monitors, they had her singing. And you can see the concert or whatever while you was out there. I mean, I watched it right there, whatever. It was cute or whatever. See, bitch, I can admit it. I can admit it. But as I got older, and I learned to appreciate, some things better, the technicalities of the situation and the music and the background vocals and the harmonies and all that stuff. The work ethic and everything. And I fell in love. I really did. I ain't gonna lie. Okay? Like, I'd take her from her husband if I could. I ain't got the money to do it. I ain't got the body either, So it just would never happen. But it is what it is. That's my bitch. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows that. So I went to, first real Beyonce concert I went to was the Mrs. Carter tour. Okay. Went to it twice. She came to Chicago twice, and that was when the second time was when she dropped the surprise album Beyonce Self-Titled, and she performed EXO at our date first. Okay. Now the first time I was right there, up there, on the floor, general access, general admission, where you had to stand up, and I was literally right there, front row, everything. I was right there by the speakers, bitch. That shit blew my motherfucking ears out. Couldn't hear for a couple of days, but it was worth it. I saw the pantyhose she had on. I saw the runs in her stockings and shit, bitch. I saw the sweat and everything. It was beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And then, the next day, we were sitting in, row 100. Well, the next tour date, it was in December. We were sitting in row 100 or whatever. But it was still close enough. Fine. Then we get to the On the Run tour. Went off without a hitch. In the summertime, good, cool, fine, having a good time. Next thing you know, Lemonade drop. Did all of a sudden the tour dates drop at the same time, like around the same time? I can't remember if it was the same time or around the same time, bitch. Either way, they dropped. And I was like, okay, cool, bitch. I'm finna get these tickets. And if y'all know me, I get flow tickets or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I got floor tickets at On the Run. I got floor tickets at Mrs. Carter tour. Maybe I should try to go for these, I'm gonna go for floor tickets too. Okay, of course, because if it's not floor, especially if it's in the stadium tour, I honestly don't feel like what's the purpose of going. Okay, to be quite honest, because bitch, I don't want to look at you on no goddamn screen. I want to look at you at least close enough to see your body. The form of your body. I don't want to look at you and you look like a goddamn ant. No shade to people that gotta get other tickets, but that's just my preference. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm a bougie bitch like that. All right, but so the girl I was fucking around with at that time. She was my girlfriend at the time. Okay, and y'all probably heard me mention her before, and it's the one that had got sick. All right, and she was doing well enough for the most part. And I was like, yo, so we trying to get together and we trying to get these tickets. And she wound up surprising me and getting some tickets in the Beehive. Okay. Oh, my tongue looked fucked up. Don't worry about it. In the Beehive. Y'all know I just got through drinking some pop. I shouldn't have had it, but there you go. Got in the Beehive or whatever. So, I was really hyped. I was amped. And I remember this day. This is how traumatic this shit started off. And I should have fucking known. Okay. I couldn't get tickets. I was trying to get the tickets for us on this is before they added a second date. Now it was March 27th, okay? Was it March or May 27th? One of those days, it was a Friday that the date was supposed to happen. And I was trying to get tickets, trying to get into the pre-sale. Bitch couldn't get shit, and I was over it. I was at work, and that was when I had an anxiety attack. And it was because of a whole bunch of shit that was going on. And then added stress of trying to get these fucking tickets, bitch. I don't know what happened, bitch. I had an anxiety attack. And then and it wasn't even, I don't even think that was it. It was just a lot of stuff that was going on, because I remember it so clearly. I was trying to get those tickets, and then my girl had called me at the time, and she was like, look, I got them tickets, okay? Wow. I was like, for real? Where you got them at? Bitch, pit seats, okay? I was like, bitch, all right. Okay, cool. So, I said, I'm finna be up in the beehive, bitch. I'm finna be all up on her. She probably might be able to shake Beyonce hands and shit like that. Okay, cool. So, like I said, she was going through sickness or whatever. She had cancer. And she was going through immunotherapy. Well, not immunotherapy at this point, but the chemotherapy and stuff, sometimes it make her weak, sometimes it make her sick or whatever. But she was, at this time, before leading up to the concert, she was good. Okay, she was good enough to go. And that was one of my concerns. Like, is she going to be able to actually, stand up? Because when you in the pit, you standing up, and you got to get there early, so you're going to be standing up for hours. And I was preparing myself, bitch. I was preparing myself. I said, feet, you're going to have to get this shit in order, okay, bitch? They going to be blistered up by the time, because I'm a big girl. All right? And I was like, listen, you're going to have to endure this shit. I said, it's fucking Beyonce. It's a once-in-a-lifetime thing. You're going to be up in the pit, bitch. You're going to be all up in her aura, okay? That's what you're going to be doing. And I was like, okay, fine. I'm ready. I'm pumped. What wound up happening was some shit that I didn't see coming. Bitch. So, earlier that week, people from her father's side, the girl that I was dating, people from her father's side, her cousins, her aunt, they came in, all right? They came down to visit her. She winds up getting sick, all right? I had no clue that she was as sick as she was, all right? And what wound up happening is she had to go to the hospital. She had to be hospitalized, and she was there for a few days or whatever. And nobody told me anything. At this point, I'm stressing out. What's going on? What's happening? I'm fucked up at this point. I do get a message or whatever from her all of a sudden, because at this point, it came to the point where she literally had to be sedated, so that's why I couldn't get in contact with her. But then, her people finally answered her phone and was like, yeah, she's in the hospital, whatever, woo, woo, woo. Okay, and when she came to, I was like, I really didn't want to go without her, you know what I'm saying? But she kept on insisting, go ahead and go, go ahead and go, go ahead and go. And at this time, there was a second tour. There was a second date that was added to the tour. Okay. And I was hyped at this time because she seemed like she was getting better. So I didn't feel too bad. And she really wanted me to go. And it was like a present anyway. So I was like, don't waste a ticket. Them tickets was fucking expensive. You know what I'm saying? And so I said, are you sure? Cool. So her cousin was supposed to bring me the tickets, or I was supposed to pick up the tickets from her place. And, her cousin was supposed to let me in and do all that stuff or whatever. And I'm calling the cousin, trying to, get in contact with her this whole day of my tour day comes up that Friday. Y'all know I was ready. If you was following me back then, you knew I was ready for this or whatever. Bitch, the tour date comes the fuck up, okay? I'm trying to get in contact. I go to work that day. I said, bitch, I'm not going to take off work. I still need my money. I go to work that day. I'm stressing out because I can't get in contact with the cousin. And then when I do get in contact with the cousin, she tried to make it seem as though, I was just all about this concert. I didn't care about old girl. And that wasn't the case, because we had already talked and you were supposed to have the tickets ready for me or whatever. And I was like, bitch, don't play with me. Now, at this point in time, I said, that's when I realized some fuck shit was trying to go on in the mix, okay? You're not finna make me feel like I'm a bad person just because I'm going to this concert and she told me to go and she told me she was good. And I've been insisting, like, if she would have said don't go, I wouldn't have went. But she said go, okay? She said enjoy yourself. I was like, cool, fine. You know what I'm saying? Listen, Don't think I'm a bad person. Am I a bad person for going to the concert or wanting to go? That was thousands of dollars that was I couldn't get a refund on. Okay, like right then and there. I went down there to her place to get the tickets because the bitch was playing games. The cousin was playing fucking game. And come to find out, not only did she steal from me and these tickets, she stole the tickets. I never received a ticket. I went down to her place and she lived like 45 minutes away from me or something like that. And, I go all the way down there, and this is right before the concert starts, okay? I got 2 hours before the concert starts or before the doors open up. I go out there, nobody's opening up the door, okay? I don't see anything. Next thing I know, I'm coming back home. I'm pissed the fuck off. Something happened to my girl where, she had a little incident at the hospital, whatever, so she couldn't talk. And at this point, I'm livid. I am livid because I can't get in contact with her. Her family members not telling me exactly what's going on, and they not giving me no more information. I'm like, why is there so much secrecy going on right about now? Come to find the fuck out, once my girl get out of the hospital, and this has happened like after the tour has passed. Come to fucking find out, her fucking cousin took the tickets and took one of her friends, and they went down there to the damn show themselves on her dime. Took my tickets, bitch. Took our tickets, I should say. This bitch partying up in the fucking beehive, and you up here, you just literally stole these tickets from underneath our noses like that. I was fucking pissed when I found that shit out. And not only was that she stole the tickets, bitch, she stole some more money from my not my cousin, but from my girl, from her cousin, okay? To the point that it was a whole thing after this. She had to take her to court and everything. The auntie was taking shit too while she was in the hospital. So you got fucked up family members that is up here coming in, just fucking this shit up and just taking advantage of somebody in their lowest point. All right. And that was the whole reason why they was trying to make it seem like I didn't give a fuck about what was going on with her, because they wanted to take tickets. And that's exactly what wound up happening. I was so mad that day. I was in my feelings because I couldn't get in contact with my girl. I couldn't go to see my other girl in concert. But thank the Lord, I had something said, Ashley, you know what? Bitch, get on StubHub. Okay? A bitch got on StubHub and found floor tickets. It may be it was a slight downgrade, bitch. And I was kind of concerned. I said, girl, I don't know how I'm going to feel about this because I wanted to be like in the pit, like right there. Girl, I got tickets right next to the stage, the walkway that she had. I got tickets right next to that. My seat was right there for the very next day. And it was cheap as shit, bitch. It was like less than $200. I said, oh my God. How did I luck up on some shit like this, bitch? Okay. And then when I get there, girl, first of all, we was smoking in that whole section, so it was lit. And when I tell you it was lit, bitch, we was fucked up in that whole section. I said, yes, ain't nothing like going to a goddamn show and having a lit ass section, okay? The rows in front and behind and your row is just on one, okay? We is just in unison, that bitch. We finna have a fucking good time. I can't be in no dull ass row and having this person next to me and this person next to me on both sides of me just standing there like this. Bitch, you better fucking do what you gotta do. Yes, bitch, you better fucking do that shit, bitch. That's what you better do, bitch. Look at that ass, bitch. I swear to God, hit that note, bitch. That's what you better be fucking doing, okay? That's what you better be doing. You better be singing all the words. We better be dancing and everything. And that's how ours was. Girl, I was like, this was a blessing in disguise, because then she came walking down and I was like, oh my God, look how close I am to Beyonce. Okay. Beyonce came walking down at one point. She looked over in our section. I was like, oh my God. She kind of looked over. She probably didn't see me, but bitch, I said she saw me. Okay. That's how close. Like, bitch, I seen the eyeballs. I seen the whites in her eyes clear. Okay. She ain't had no friction in there. She ain't had no, when they be having yellow shit, they be having red shit. It wasn't nothing like that, bitch. They was white as shit and they was clear. I said, oh shit, bitch, you better fucking do that. These some good ass seats. Girl, I realized how good the seats were when they did Freedom and they came out there with the pool. Bitch, water just got kicked all up in my face from this bitch. I said, you disrespectful as shit. You are fucking disrespectful. Okay? And I said, I am here for it. splash me, bitch. Splash me. You know what I'm saying? It was so good. And, you know, I felt I was I was traumatized. I was so stressed out and I was traumatized because I actually thought that I was gonna miss that whole thing, and it just really wasn't meant for me to be in VIP session of the pit like that. You know what I'm saying? God knew what was up, and I said, okay, cool, I'm gonna follow your lead. You know, bitches was playing, and this whole thing. My girl at the time, she found out that her family wasn't shit. Okay, like I said, had to take their asses to court and sue them. You know what I'm saying? Because when I say they stole from her, they stole from her. They took advantage while she was in the goddamn hospital and she couldn't do nothing. Okay, I said, what type of bullshit was that? Bitch, I know family do you dirty, but shit, I ain't no dirty like that while you was laying in the goddamn hospital bed and can't do shit. God damn. But yes, girl. I was like, you know, that just led to many more things, you know, on the run. That led to, you know, I don't know if it was my experience talking about it, you know, going up about it or whatever, bitch. It led to, you know, Yvette, her publicist, reaching out to me for the On the Run tour. Dos. Okay. I was one of the bitches that was like, you know what? Beyonce ain't gonna be lazy enough to call this shit On the Run too. Okay, nah, she ain't finna do this shit. Cause I remember when everybody was going around saying, oh, it's finna happen. I said, bitch, no. Now when it come out her mouth, I fucking believe it. But other than that, no. And y'all, bitch, it was. I said, oh, that's what you decided to call it. And then everything is love dropped and everything like that. You know, I had to go in the bathroom, do my little video for that. That probably was the video that really caught their ass because that's when Yvette hit me up and wound up being flown out there to Cleveland for the On the Run 2. Bitch, that experience alone made up for the formation experience. That bitch, shit, I was traumatized, okay? But anyway, y'all tell me how y'all feel about that, okay? I'm gonna have to start doing some more of these. I like these, okay? Y'all put down some little subjects or whatever because, you know, my memory ain't too good sometimes. Like, I don't just be thinking about something unless it just really comes to me. Put it down in the comments and be like, bitch, do you got something on this? Do you got something on that? And I probably do. You know, just give me a little bit of suggestion, a little bit of help. But yeah, that was my time where I almost missed the formation tour. And me and old girl, she's doing better, okay? To be quite honest, she's doing better. We still cool to this day. So yeah, she's a good friend of mine now. But yeah, we got that memory together because bitch, she was pissed off when she found out about it, and I was pissed off too. And you wanna know how she found out about it? Bitch, you don't take the evidence home. The wristband that we was supposed to get, everybody in the Beehive had a wristband. They brought it home and it was in her garbage can. Yep, you dumb bitch. Okay, anyway, y'all tell me, hey, let me get the fuck up off here. Woo! Let me tell y'all something. You know what? I wasn't even going. I'm gonna go ahead and do Love and Hip Hop tonight because I said I wasn't, but you know, I'm just going ahead and do it anyway. I'll see y'all later. I feel a little bit better. Peace. Oh, hold on. Peace. 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 Peace.